Oh boy, am I frustrated. I've been making art, specifically recording music, since I was like 13, which is, only a small age of 5 years. I'm still very young. I'm just a little baby still. Yet, after 5 years of recording, I still feel like I have not made anything that I truly love, that I truly care about, that I want to promote, that I want to share. And that's incredibly frustrating to me, being how much I love making music. Honestly, when I was a kid, when I was 13, I really fantasized about being a big rock star, because I thought that had to be the most gratifying thing ever in the world. But to me, the most gratifying thing would be making something that I really like. That would be I would be so stoked if I wasn't playing in Madison Square Garden, but if I made a song or whatever art that I felt so proud of, so confident in, but something that captured and represented myself and like my fullest potential. I feel like I'm in this cycle, this Sisyphus pushing the rock up the mountain type thing, where I feel bad about myself, and in reaction to that, I want to make music to make myself feel better. And then I make music and I'm upset about the art. I'm not happy where I'm at with that, and then I feel bad about myself again. And because I feel bad about myself, I want to make something more of myself. I make music again, and then it's just, the music's not good, I feel bad about myself, and then I feel bad about myself, I can't make good music, and then I feel bad about and then it's an ongoing cycle. I think you'd get the point. What does it say? I'm a little bit tired of that. Maybe it's not even realistic though, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just what it is, that's what it'll be for the rest of my life, and I keep going with this cycle because optimism that I can make something that I'll be eventually a little bit more proud of. Whatever. I kind of think this video is a little bit too dark, but it's the vibe. It's a mysterious vibe. I think this also kind of connects to your artistic taste being better than your ability, And you step back from a project and you're like, and now you're the viewer, you're no longer the creator, and you're thinking, wow, if anyone else made that, I definitely wouldn't fuck with it at all. And that's just something that takes time, I guess, repetition, experience. It's frustrating because I think I have enough experience, but I continually show myself I don't, I guess. Artistic identity. How do you find your sound? What is my sound, I think I have a sound when it comes to little things like guitar, record guitar. I think it sounds like me. I think when I sing, I think it sounds like someone else. I think it sounds like Elliott Smith or Kurt Cobain, just knock off, like I'm covering something by them. Also, just another thing that takes time, and I guess I'm impatient. Part 2.
But honestly, it's impossible.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not Tony Stark.
I think everyone has enough technical ability to make a good piece of art, I think sometimes the more limited you are technically kind of makes you a little bit more of a creative person, because you're only working with so many colors, An example, Daniel Johnson. Was Daniel Johnson the most technically proficient musician? Definitely not. But he's probably one of the most emotional artists I can think of on the top of my head. Someone who like automatically, just the first seconds of listening to him, I'm emotionally moved. And when you're listening to a Daniel Johnston song, no one's criticizing how his production quality sounds like a box, or how no one's criticizing his chord progressions or whatever, because who cares? Who honestly cares? It's how much he's giving into that small amount of the small color palette he has. He's giving everything to those limited amount of colors, and it shows. It's incredibly moving. I'm the most spoiled artist there could be. I honestly think that. I think I'm the most spoiled. I don't come from the richest of the richest, but like, I have a computer, dude. That's incredible. The fact that I have a computer. I mean, these things are the most powerful devices ever. Imagine if George Clinton had Logic Pro X, if he had a MacBook. Imagine the beats George Clinton and Bootsy Collins would be making every day. Like, they didn't have that. They definitely didn't, you know? Like, and I feel more embarrassed. I'll let you know in on a secret. I go to music school for college. I go to a music recording school, a music production school, and yet my music production skills to me are not interesting. They're boring. I don't sound like radio quality. I think I still sound like I'm recording off GarageBand. So many things to make good music. I have all the tools, all the colors, yet it sounds like I'm at a disadvantage, but I definitely am not. Like, the music sounds like it's at a disadvantage somehow. I don't know. What does it say here? Summoning this notion up, I think of Tony Stark. Tony Stark built this in a cave with scraps. You know? Elliott Smith made Roman Candle with 4 tracks. 4 tracks. Kurt Cobain recorded Montage of Heck with 4 tracks. A simple 4-track cassette, meaning no space bar, delete, meaning, you know, one take and that's it. And these guys made the most beautiful songs with 4 tracks. 4 tracks. 4 tracks in a very small, limited amount of takes they could redo and re-record, you know? And I'm only thinking musicians because that's what I know, but I'm sure you can apply this to other artists in different mediums. And I shame myself because of that. I purposely make myself feel bad because these artists are able to do amazing things without these tools and resources, and yet I have all of that. I have the technical proficiency. I have the technical proficiency. I have enough. I have more than enough. Yet I still fail. Part 3. Okay, to wrap this up, let's get it clear that this isn't the biggest problem in the world. Being artistically frustrated is it's a blessing. It's a good thing. It's a good problem to have, I guess. It's just kind of draining, and I mean, I don't want to say it's not that serious, but at the end, at the end of the day, it's not that serious. And I have to be grateful for the access to create. I do feel like I'm in this pit, in this cycle, but I'm not gonna stop making music, although I'm frustrated. I simply like it too much, and I still have the optimism. I'm still hopeful that I can squeeze out something good one of these days. Every project I delete and go on to the next one, I think this is gonna be the one. That one wasn't it, but this will be the one. And I delete that one. I start a new one. I'm like, that one wasn't it, but this is gonna be the one. So, no, you never know. You never know when you're gonna hit gold. Put up that picture of the mining Minecraft. On our last note, I am my own worst critic, and there is someone out there that admires the work we do, that, you know, really has an enjoyable experience looking at our work. There's someone out there. It might be small right now, but if you're able to give someone one enjoyable experience, that should be fulfilling enough. And I'm grateful. I'm lucky. I'm fortunate enough to say that I share my music with like my family, the girlfriend, and they have positive reactions to it. I'm incredibly fortunate for them to come to me and be like, I really enjoyed this, like, you know, that was cool. That alone is fulfilling. And you did your work for making that one person happy. As an artist, you did your work, so you should feel proud of yourself. Okay, we're gonna end it right here. We're gonna end it right here. Okay, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it with that. Keep on. We will keep on working at it, and we can come back to each other when we feel a little bit more. We're not as fussy, and remember when we had this vent session together? Remember when we were mad? And we'll say, yeah, but times are up now. That's what we'll say when we reflect back on this moment. So let us continue pushing up the rock up the hill and giving all of ourselves to this beast, because that is all that truly matters, no matter the outcome. All right. Thank you for listening to me.